Hello everyone and welcome back for another edition of 8 Minutes with Aaron. I am of course your host Aaron, and today we're going to talk about something because I've been watching a lot of it, One Piece. We're going to talk about a little bit of Dressrosa, so let's get rolling with a fresh edition of this guy right here, Aaron. Well, the mic was definitely weighing down my shirt and I was not paying attention. As you can see, I am cramped in this corner because we are going to talk about Dressrosa from One Piece. I have been watching it. I just watched an epic scene that we're going to discuss, which is probably going to be the primary topic of this video. But first I want to go through some of the players on this arc. So first off, we got Frankie right here, who is facing off Senor Pink. I'm going to put him right over here. We got Robin over here, who I can't believe I don't remember the exploding guy's name. She's right now protecting, Luffy and Law to get up to the palace to face Doflamingo. And who else we got there? Oh, we got Doflamingo himself, but we're going to put him over this column over here. And then we got Zoro, of course, who's swearing off with Pika. He is tearing that high-pitched dude apart. And we got Law, or Trafficker D Law, my favorite of course. He is going with Luffy up to the palace to go face off with Doflamingo. We're going to put this guy over here. Then we got Monkey D. Luffy, the captain of the Straw Hat Pirates. This guy right now is up with Law, facing off with Doflamingo. What did I just say? He's facing off with Law. Yeah, okay. I forgot he was in my hand for a second. A lot of One Piece, my friends. And then, before we get to this guy, we got Sabo, who is facing off against a Shizu, the Admiral, who has the... Now, correct me if I'm wrong, please leave down in the comments, because I'm sure I'm not going to look it up. I'll probably forget after this episode. Does this Admiral have a Devil Fruit ability, or is he just so husky that he can control gravity? Just leave it down in the comments whether he's extremely husky, or I just missed something out. We're going to put this guy over here. So, the reason I wanted to make this video was for one reason and one reason only. This guy right here, Usopp. I was watching the episode where Usopp had to throw the painting or the grenade or the ammunition at Sugar as they were getting up past the, the flower capital? I think that's what it was. And then they were getting up to the palace floor. Monkey D. Luffy and Trafficker, they were trying to get up to Doflamingo, and it was up to Usopp to snipe the shit out of Sugar, who, by the way, Sugar is coming out with a scented Funko Pop at San Diego Comic-Con. If you do watch this video and you can get that for me while you're there, an exclusive, and send it to me, I will promptly pay you. Please, I would love one. But, back to Usopp. Usopp's job was to snipe and throw a nice ammunition at Sugar, knock her out so she couldn't touch Law and Luffy, because if they got touched, well, they turned into toys and that story would be over. Nobody would be saved on Dressrosa and nothing would happen. Now, as viewers, we know, or as readers, we knew that Usopp was going to save the day. Not only did he stop Sugar once and free all the toys and make everybody a human, he is God Usopp. This dude can lie out of his teeth and everything that he's lied about has come true. He wants to be the greatest warrior, and guess what? I believe he will be one of the greatest warriors and be acknowledged by the giant on Elbaf. It's coming, baby. It's coming. Now, Usopp did something that brought me to tears. Those tears just rolled down my face, and I was like, oh my god, One Piece is just so amazing. I'm so glad I rewatched this. He unlocked his observation haki. And when that happened, that's it. I was done. The waterworks started flowing. I was like, Usopp, you are the shit. And it was just like, whoa! This is terrific. Now, let me give you the rundown. As Viola is telling him where Sugar is, he's, sniping. He's got his jaw. He's pressing it down. I'll show you a picture up there of what he's doing. Or over here. I don't know which one's going to cover my face while I'm doing this. He's going to be like this. And then he has a thought. What happens if I miss? You see the ammunition go off, it hits the wall, misses, Sugar comes up to Luffy, turns into a little toy, and that was it. Usopp's like, oh, I can't stop shaking! And then he realized that he's the sniper of the crew. He needs to protect Luffy, his captain. Just like Robin said, she would defend her life and give up everything for him. Well, Usopp decided the same thing and then unlocked, I can't snap with this finger, his observation hockey. He stopped shaking and he was able to, boom, fire that bad boy off and stop Sugar from touching Luffy and Law. So I gotta say, that was a pretty cool moment, and yes, it did bring me to tears. A lot of anime I watch does bring me to tears. God forbid we ever go back on the saddest memories of Naruto. Now, I've tried to do that, but I don't really know if we're ever going to do that, because if I don't think I'm going to be able to hold it together. Now, what happens next? Usopp stops Sugar from touching Law and Luffy, and then they get up to the top, and who's there? Doflamingo. Doflamingo is with Treble. I don't know if they're going to come out with a Treble Funko Pop. That would be pretty sick. Hopefully he's not going to be a 4-inch Funko Pop. They have to make that at least a 6 or 8-inch. And then you have Doflamingo. And we're going to hear the backstory for Law. And this chumpet, he is going to make Luffy fight Bellamy. Poor Bellamy. Now he's forced to fight Luffy because he just wants to be in the Donkey family. I mean, okay, well, it would be pretty cool. Like, Doflamingo was pretty husky. Look at the glasses, look at his gear, look at his outfit. I'm going to turn this box around so maybe you can get a better view. Look at this dude. He's looking fly. I mean, I would like to be in his crew if he wasn't such a murderer and is trying to destroy a whole country and trapped it all in a birdcage so you can't get the hell out of there. And then you got Law, my boy, and he's going to face off against Doflamingo and Treble. And if, I don't know how far you guys or where you're at in One Piece, so I'm not going to really ruin his backstory for you, but Law's backstory is very sad and sentimental, and it gives you a new respect on these characters. And another thing that I just want to throw out there that I've noticed while watching Dressrosa, and I'm sure a lot of people who've watched One Piece have realized this too, what's with everybody's characters and their mothers not being alive or them getting killed on scene? Rebecca's mom, Charlotte, Robin's mom, we've never seen Luffy's mom, right? Law's parents they're dead. I'm just noticing a trend. If you're a mom, Vivi's mom, if you're a mom on One Piece and you have a kid who's a famous pirate, I feel bad for you. I feel bad for you. But I do want to give the big shout out to what this episode was primarily about, which I probably snowballed off topic a couple of times, was this guy right here, Usopp, who unlocked his observation hockey. Whether or not we'll see it again, yeah, I don't know. But he was smart, he hit the target, and everybody was madly surprised that he actually did it. But this is Usopp, God Usopp. So you don't mess around with this husky-ass pirate. Now, I would recommend, if you have not watched Dressrosa, or you haven't watched it in a long time, go back and watch it. Now, there is a lot of shit that you don't have to watch in between, but do not skip the fights. Though it may seem kind of long, I guarantee you it is no longer than Wano was. So with that, I should say, I am going to have to give this bad boy an up or a down. One Piece Wano arc, you are getting an up. That's right, you are getting an up. My name is Aaron. Thank you for joining me at the 8 Minutes with Aaron. I will see you next time when we talk about more things and more stuff, and hey, maybe a little bit of wrestling. See you later. Bye.